Hi, lovies. So today I'm talking to us about something sensitive but interesting. Okay, it's the story of Taman and Hammon, but let me give you guys a backstory. So David slept with Bathsheba. Bathsheba was pregnant. Then David killed Bathsheba's husband. Bible scholars didn't have time to explain that the consequences of David's action cost him more than what we know about David. David is a worshipper, he's a lover of God, he's a this, he's a that. David is suffer because his children did not give him peace. Did not give him peace. So the backstory now is that he has a son. One of his sons, Ammon, loved one of his daughters, Tamar. Yeah. So, but Tamar was a virgin. Ammon could not go and do anything with her like that, like that. So he was looking for how to just penetrate. And to him, he loved the sister so much that he could not eat. One of his cousins named Jonadab now advised, that guy is so corny. He now advised Ammon that, you know what? This is what you're going to do. Pretend to be sick and tell your father to send your sister Tamar to come and meet you and make a dough for you so that you can eat from her hand. So, evil counsel. That's a very stupid advice. Like to pretend, lie, so that I can rape her. Fast forward. So let me quickly read the Bible passage for those of you that are too lazy to check your Bible. So in the course of time, Ammon, son of David, fell in love with Tamar, the beautiful sister of Absalom, son of David. Ammon became frustrated to the point of illness on account of his sister Tamar, for she was a virgin and it seems impossible for him to do anything to her. Now, Ammon had a friend named Jonadab, son of Shimeah, David's brother. Jonadab was a very shrewd man. He asked Ammon, "Why do you, the king's son, look so haggard, morning after morning? Won't you tell me?" Ammon said to him, "I'm in love with my sister, my brother Absalom's sister. Go to bed." That is, Ammon is not talking now. "Go to bed and pretend to be healed." Jonadab said, "When your father comes to see you, say to him, I would like my sister Tamar to come and give me something to eat. Let her prepare the food in my sight so I may watch her and then eat from her hand." Appanyo. So, fast forward, because I don't want to waste time. Refused to eat. "Send everyone out of here," Ammon said. So everyone left him. Then Ammon said to Tamar, "Bring the food here into my bedroom so I may eat from your hand." And Tamar took the bread she had prepared and brought it to her brother Ammon in his bedroom. But when she took it to him to eat, he grabbed her and said, "Come to bed with me, my sister." "Don't, my brother," she said to him. "Don't force me. Such a thing should not be done in Israel. Don't do this wicked thing. What about me? Where could I get rid of my disgrace? And what about you? You would be like one of the wicked fools in Israel. Speak, please, speak to the king. He will not keep me from being married to you." But he refused to listen to her, and since he was stronger than her, he raped her. Then Ammon hated her with intense hatred. In fact, he hated her more than he had loved her. Ammon said to her, "Get up and get out." Men are wicked. This is what they are saying. You that you wanted her by all means. After you tasted her finish, you hated her. That is lost. You never like that. So, no, she said to him, "Sending me away would be a greater wrong than what you have already done to me." So apparently, Kama was saying that, you know what? Now that you have done whatever you want to do, I don't mind. But you not sending me away. Like, this is wickedness now. Get this woman out of here and bolt the door after her. After you don't do the do. So his servants put her out and bolted the door after her. She was wearing, this is where I always get touched. She was wearing a richly ornamented robe, for this was the kind of garments the virgin daughters of the king wore. Tamar put ashes on her head and tore the ornamented robe she was wearing. She put her hand on her head and went away, weeping aloud as she went. Her brother Absalom said to her, "Has that Ammon, your brother, been with you? Be quiet now, my sister. He is your brother. Don't take this to heart." And Tamar lived in her brother Absalom's house, a desolate woman. Ah! When the king heard of all this, he was furious. Absalom never said a word to Ammon, either good or bad. He hated Ammon because he had raised his sister Tamar. So this is just the story of what ensued within David's household. The Bible didn't say maybe she finally got somebody to marry her, or Bible just mentioned that she stayed in her brother's house forever. So Ammon destroyed her life. Someone that was, beautiful virgin, that kind of thing. You just dumped her like that, and her life got destroyed. That she had to even remain in her brother's house forever. Ah, Ammon on shame. Abi, Ammon on shame. And when the king heard of it, do you know what baffled me? That I feel like, why didn't David take the matter up? Why? I've googled it. I've tried to understand why David kept mute for the injustice that has done. Maybe is David trying to remember that, oh, me too, I have done it to somebody else's wife. Maybe God is punishing me. I don't know why David did that. Because what Ammon did, why didn't David interfere and force Ammon and Tamar to get married? I think about it often. Like, why did he keep mute about the whole situation? And because he kept mute about the situation, Absalom later took his revenge. He killed Ammon. That was, imagine, David gave birth to useless set of children. I don't know how, but even Solomon was born outside. Like, it was the wife that David snatched that gave birth to Solomon. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's Bible study, and I hope you guys have learned one or two things. And let me just know your thoughts about what's happened to Tamar, because I feel like it was very unfair on Tamar to go through that and to remain in her brother's house for the rest of her life. The Bible didn't say anything about her anymore. Thank you.